We begin the breakfast show with breaking news at the moment. This morning, we're looking at a revelation that shifts this entire escalating crisis from air power to also include cyber warfare and human intelligence. As per a report by the Financial Times, nearly all traffic cameras in Tehran were allegedly hacked for years. Their real-time images, as per this report, were allegedly encrypted and transmitted to servers in Tel Aviv and southern Israel. This report, you must note, further claims that while surveillance provided pattern tracking, it was a human source that delivered the precise time and the location for the strike that killed Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. This is the latest that the Financial Times is currently reporting. Vishal Vivek tracking the finer developments for us. He joins us live from the newsroom at the moment. Vishal, this report by the Financial Times highlighting that traffic cameras were hacked for years nearly. What are the latest revelations that this report brings to the fore?
Well, Parmeshwar, this report seems to suggest that there's no, equal when it comes to the intelligence apparatus of US and Israel, namely CIA and Mossad. These two agencies in conjunction have delivered some of the biggest operations on the planet, and this is yet another addition to that. This seems to be one of the most high-profile operations that both Mossad and CIA have conducted, and there was also a human source embedded in the close circles of Khamenei right before the strikes were done, and that some reports indicate that that human source was from the CIA, because traditionally it would have been thought that that human source could have been from Mossad, but that was not the case this time. The CIA was closely cooperating with Mossad on these operations. So it's as much to credit to the US for this operation as it is to the Israeli side. So this is a huge years-long operation as we are flashing. This took years of planning. Encrypted data was sent. The traffic cameras that were spread across Tehran, they were all hacked. So this is a major operation. This seems to be the crux of the operation that has seemingly erupted the war. So we'll have to wait for confirmation on this, which probably will never come, because this is a top secret operation. Mossad will never comment on this. CIA will never comment on this. But FT has been able to gather these details, and these are some really interesting details. They almost seem like a spy movie. So we'll have to wait as to how this progresses further, because they have dealt a big blow to the Iranian regime. But now the next chapter remains, which is the military operations.
If accurate, this suggests a multi-layered intelligence operation. It combines cyber penetration, long-term surveillance mapping, human asset penetration, as Vishal Vivek is highlighting, at the highest levels of state apparatus, and the implications are enormous. Vishal, so far, any independent verification that Tehran's traffic surveillance network was compromised at that scale and duration besides this report from the Financial Times?
Well, Parmeshwar, as far as I've heard and read, the Financial Times is the only one that seems to have reported this.
All right.
The media across the globe have picked this up, but this is exclusively from the Financial Times.
Right. And if cameras were hacked for years, Vishal, isn't the question that's on everyone's mind at this stage, how did Iranian counterintelligence actually fail to detect the sustained data exfiltration?
See, when it comes to Mossad's tech, it's unparalleled across the globe. We saw in the operation against Hezbollah fighters about a year ago, when those pagers started blasting overnight, almost more than 100 fighters of Hezbollah were killed overnight. Nobody had a clue how that happened. Mossad seemed to have penetrated Hezbollah's inner circle for years. They seem to have, made a contract with a company, exclusive contract, official contract, so that they could provide those pagers to Hezbollah fighters at the exact time. So that's the level of operation that Mossad has been indulged in for many decades, and they have dealt one blow after another. Whether be it the Black September terror group that had seemed to attack the Munich Olympics back in '71, or the latest operation targeting Khamenei. So this is just another chapter in Mossad. Mossad is the most successful spy agency in the world, many experts suggest, and this is or this is like a crowning jewel for them.
All right, Vishal, as always, thank you so much for taking us to the key takeaways as far as this new Financial Times report is concerned. Major revelations. We are, of course, waiting for official responses to come in from both Iran and Israel and the United States to comment on the same as well.